I'm grateful to be busy. I'm grateful. I'm really excited about tonight's conversation. I'm really excited. It's lovely to be back at Tribeca. It's just wonderful. Several years ago, I got to interview Rosario Dawson for one of these, and now I'm being interviewed. So it feels like a full circle moment. I am just insanely excited about Jet. She's a brilliant young writer, and she's really smart. And so this is going to be a really good one. The conversations I've had with Jet and what she wants to talk about, I think we're going to get really real about beauty. We're going to get really real about representation and this moment that we're living in right now. I think, it's been a very difficult time for me, and I think for a lot of people who are LGBTQ plus, who are trans, people who have the capacity for pregnancy. For a lot of us, these are very difficult times. It's traumatizing, it's scary, and I literally in therapy yesterday, I was said to my therapist, I don't feel like I'm present. I feel like I've been numbing, like what's going on. And we got to the core of it. It's what's happening in the world. And having a public platform and almost sort of feeling like a failure, that like for the past decade, well, longer than that, but since I've had a big platform over the past decade, that we've like gone back so far is, it's devastating, and I felt like a failure, and so I just have to be in the truth of that, and have to be in the truth of how vulnerable I personally feel, and if I'm feeling that with all the privilege I have, the families that are fleeing states right now, the people who have ectopic pregnancies, who have to be helicoptered out of hospitals to other states, who are fighting for their lives, who are dying because they don't have access to abortion care. I think just being in the truth of that, the trauma of all of that, is traumatizing. It's traumatizing for me as a trans person, and just as a person with empathy. I can't get pregnant, but every time I hear a story, about someone who almost dies because they can't get the abortion care that they need, or they want to have another baby, but they can't now because the government has gotten involved and doctors don't know the limits of. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. And so it's like people's lives are really on the line right now, and we have government officials who just don't care. The ways in which we've come together as a community, and how the way this festival came about, is really exciting to me. And to be here in this moment, this new moment that we're in now, it gives me a lot of hope that we can find ways and build new institutions to recover and to heal from the deeply traumatizing moment that we're in now. And this festival represents that.